20th, 2017. I'm Taylor Canoff.
And I'm Holly Hookinson.
On today's show, you will see a story on Mr. Gillette.
You will also see another episode of Cooking with Kyle.
And later in the show, Danny Montana will talk with homecoming queen Presley Campbell live on the couch.
Teachers, please open your email for question of the day. The email address is foothilltv404@gmail.com.
Foothill Television starts now. In breaking news, a woman in Texas is diagnosed with broken heart syndrome after losing her beloved dog is being seriously treated in a hospital with symptoms similar to a heart attack.
A North Korean diplomat named Cho Sun-wi has said the country's ballistic nuclear weapons program is non-negotiable and that the U.S. should be prepared to coexist with a nuclear North Korea.
Now reporter Adam Duffy and photographer Aku Ratsula take a look at the talented Mr. Gillette.
I'm Mr. Gillette. I teach visual arts here at Foothill High School. I've been teaching drawing, painting, IB, different levels of art, advanced and studio for going on 25 years now. My favorite part about teaching is finding the student that has ability and talent that didn't know it. That with the right instruction and the opportunity and the materials, that they say, wow, look what I did. That's what I love.
How did you personally get into art?
I guess I've just been able to draw my whole life, even into kindergarten and first grade. I remember doing competitions back then and I just kept up with it.
What's your proudest moment as an artist?
Proudest moment as an artist, for one, I think landing this job. It's been really, really good for me. I've had a little success internationally, which I was surprised about. I've been showing in Europe and on both coasts for a couple years now. So,
Lastly, what knowledge would you give an aspiring artist?
Aspiring artists, first off is try not to be discouraged, keep up with it. I remember for a portion of my life I just kind of gave up and I went into something else, and I wish I hadn't. But the other thing I'm very practical, and that's the idea of having a plan B. I mean, to make it as an artist and living off your wonderful work is kind of a long shot. It does happen, it's pretty rare, and you have to have a plan B. My plan B is I teach.
Now time for question of the day. When was the last time that the Dodgers were in the World Series?
Now FTV's Lauren Jernigan and Kyle Sun bring you another segment of Cooking with Kyle.
Hey Nines, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Kyle. This is the Halloween edition, and today I have special guests
Grace, Ryan, and Rachel.
Let's get cooking.
Today we will be making Rice Krispie Treat pumpkins. You will need 6 cups of Rice Krispie Treat cereal, 3 tablespoons of butter, 10 ounces of marshmallows. You will need red and yellow food coloring, 12 Tootsie Rolls, and 1 green fruit roll-up.
Melt your butter into a large saucepan over low heat. Add marshmallows and stir constantly until melted. Remove from heat. Add approximately 4 drops of red food coloring and 2 drops of yellow food coloring. Add until you have a nice bright orange color. Mix in Rice Krispies. Form small balls into the shape of a pumpkin. Tip: Add non-stick cooking spray, Pam, or Crisco to your hands before forming your balls.
So what you want to do to make the correct pumpkin shape is get 2 handfuls, put them in your hands, and then compress them together. And the inside of your hands will make the correct shape, kind of oval, and like rounded.
Cut Tootsie Roll in half and add a ½ inch to each pumpkin while still warm. Cut small leaves from the green portion of your fruit roll-up.
That's how you make Rice Krispie pumpkin treats. I hope you liked it. Have a good Halloween, and thank you for being on the show. I got it. Eat it now.
Now let's watch a video telling you why you must go to open mic night.
Is that you said earlier. Alright folks, here's the lowdown. The underground, the 411. Come to open mic, and here's why. Hey DTV, down to vibe? Community vibes. Free parking!
Free seats!
Free entertainment with purchase of a ticket. Listen here, folks. We got all you need. We got songs. We got dancing. We got poetry. We got instruments. We got seating. We got food.
Real talk.
Come to open mic night, October 24th at 7 o'clock. It's gonna be awesome.
On the desk for sports is our sports anchor for the day, Janie Hobbs.
Perfect.
Yesterday in Foothill Sports, girls varsity tennis beat El Dorado 11-7 and are now your 2017 league champions. Congratulations, Lady Knights. Girls varsity volleyball lost in 4 sets to Esperanza. Varsity football lost to Villa Park 3-56. Now, check out a highlight of the senior night of last week's football game. Today in Foothill Sports, boys varsity water polo competes in the Cal State Memorial Tournament looking for another trophy to add to the shelves. On Saturday, both boys and girls varsity cross country compete in the Mount Sac Invitational. In professional sports, the Los Angeles Dodgers defeated the Chicago Cubs yesterday 11-1 to advance to their first World Series since 1988. The Yankees and Astros played tonight at 5 p.m. in Houston, with the Yankees holding a 3-2 series lead. The winner of the series heads to Los Angeles to play the Dodgers in the World Series. The Clippers beat the Lakers 108-92 yesterday in both teams' season openers, and Lonzo Ball scored 3 points in his first career game. Now on the couch, Danny Montana will be interviewing Presley Campbell, your 2017 homecoming queen.
Hello, my Foothill friends. Welcome back to another edition of the live guest interview segment. I'm your host, Danny Montano, and I'm here with your queen, Presley Campbell. Now, Presley, how does it feel to be the queen of Foothill?
It feels pretty good. It was nice to see everyone out there, and I guess I was pretty surprised when I won.
Yeah, and what was that moment like? You know, when everything, all the sign, the balloons, the banners, what was that feeling, that rush? How was that like?
It felt really good, and I guess it was suspenseful because of the malfunctions with the balloons.
Mm-hmm. Yes. How about the game? Did you enjoy it?
We got crushed, but it's fine.
I mean, we never really lose when we get to the Foothill Rumble.
That's true.
Yes, it is. Now, as homecoming queen, how excited are you for homecoming since you basically run it?
I guess I'm pretty excited.
Yeah?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It will be fun, Foothill. Well, it was a pleasure having you on, Presley. This was one of the shorter interviews we've had, yet maybe the best. I'm Danny Montano. You guys chase greatness.
In world news, Cambridge University is under scrutiny for giving students trigger warnings while reading Shakespeare due to students being hypersensitive. In local news, the upcoming Disneyland Half Marathon has been canceled, as well as future races in 2018 for construction of the upcoming Star Wars Land attraction.
A construction worker who died in a forklift accident has been identified by officials. Our thoughts and prayers are with this.
A failed experiment to create an artificial coral reef out of tires in Newport Beach is being removed due to potential toxicity to local oceanic wildlife. And here are 3 things that you should know. To 35 miles per hour, faster than kangaroos.
A group of butterflies is called a flutter.
Today's weather is cool and partly cloudy with a high of 74 and a low of 55. The outlook for the rest of the weekend is hot and sunny with a high on Saturday of 86 and 96 on Sunday. Foothill, support our clubs. Today during lunch, Feast and Jazz will be taking place in the quad. There will be a variety of treats from each club, so make sure to bring money for tickets. There's an upcoming blood drive on Thursday, November 9th in the event center from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Donors must be 16 or older and weigh over 110 pounds. Donors will receive free boba and an American Red Cross t-shirt, and double blood donors will receive an In-N-Out as well. Permission slips are in room 214, the nurse's office, and in the quad next week.
Homecoming dances tomorrow, 10/21. Today is the last day for final purchases.
And the answer to question of the day is 1988, and the winner is Mrs. Michalak. Mrs. Milton finishes in second, and Mrs. Kim finishes in third.
And now the quote of the day is, "Count your blessings. You are one of a kind. There's no one in the world like you. You are amazing." Richard Simmons.
That concludes our show for today. I'm Taylor Canoff.
I'm Holly Hokinson.
Have a frightful Friday, Foothill.